It is 4:15 in the morning on the TCNJ campus. Temperatures have dropped to about 45 degrees overnight, with a cold rain sweeping through. There is no sign of activity on campus, except for one group. Who would be up this early? The TCNJ crew team.
This morning we couldn't get on the water because it's too damn foggy, and we erged instead.
So rowing is a unique sport where the water has to be pristine to have a really fabulous experience. Unlike, say, a land sport where if it's really windy one day, it doesn't affect you too much. Obviously, a little bit of wind is a problem, but rowing is very much affected by the wind and the water because of how low the boats sit in the water and how close your oar is carried to the water. So wavy conditions where the waves are coming up almost getting into your boat is a problem, not just because you're almost going to sink, but because your blade, your oar is slicing through these waves and creating turbulence that you normally don't A, practice with, or B, ever really experience. Regattas are comprised of an all-day experience, usually starting at 8 in the morning is when the first race is, but you're usually there 2 hours before, getting the boats together, organizing yourself, your team, and then it's going all day. So you may have just a short amount of time during the day that your event is for, but there are events all day long. Men and women row separately, and there's different categories that you row in. A 1, 2, 4, or 8-person boat. Maybe you have one oar, maybe you have two, and they're throughout the whole day. So the team, as you are, since you're rowing with the team, you're usually rowing 1 to 2 events, sometimes 3. I've had the fortunate experience of doing even 4 on one day. Those are always fun.
We took a loss today. It was not on the water. Unfortunately, Regatta had to cancel our race, so we're just gonna have to de-rig and move on. Next race, I guess.
What do I think it takes to be on this crew team? Well, the thing is, I think this is the most fun thing you're gonna do before 7 a.m. in the morning. There's no better group of people that I've coached. And they have this ability to wake up at 4 a.m. and create something that couldn't exist without them. And if that's what you want to be a part of, this is the place.
Something someone needs to row is pretty much described as tenacity. So you don't have to be an athlete to start right away. That comes. But you have to have an inner desire to want to push yourself and understand that pain is temporary. So as long as you have that mindset of wanting to make yourself better and wanting to push yourself past pain, then you'll be okay. Because rowing is one of those sports that's considered a high pain tolerance. And so that's something you learn when you row, is how to deal with pain for a sustained amount of time. They describe it as playing 2 basketball games back to back. So if you can imagine that, any endurance athlete would know that. So rowing is unique because it's not only endurance, it's also sprint. So when you're doing it, you've got to have that ability to push at a sprint level for a sustained amount of time. So again, you come in, it's something that not everyone's born. I wasn't always an athlete for a period of time in my life, and a lot of people come in, they don't know, they're trying it out. And there's a lot of technicalities involved in the sport and how you do it. But as long as you've got the tenacity to push and to make yourself better each time, that's all the sport needs. There's somebody with a mindset to be better at whatever your better is. Whatever your best is for the day, that's what you need. And to push beyond that, not settle for anything less.